Hey, good morning, everybody. Didn't have the greatest last 36 hours or so, I'll be honest with you. Well, by the way, I have on the dumbest shirt today. I have like a turtleneck on. I was cold this morning. I grabbed a sweater. It had a tag on it. I put it on. It's a large. I like to wear something a little oversized these
I thought
days.
it looked baggy.
Well, and then I put it on, and it has like a half a neck.
It's like a mock turtleneck.
And I'm like,
thing.
I'm tired. I'm irritated. So I just wear it to work.
You
So-
look like Steve Jobs, though, a little bit.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. No,
Yeah,
don't go.
Oh, yeah, totally. You
Go
look
with it,
exactly
Amy.
like him. But
So-
I definitely am glad you're addressing this because I was curious about it, but I didn't want to be rude.
Well, I didn't know it had it. So if you watch right now live on Facebook,
Oh, my.
you can see me in a ridiculous shirt. But you know what? I don't care.
I feel like you need a crucifix. That would kind of fit it a
looks
little
a bit like a priest.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. That's the best part of the last 36 hours.
Yeah.
We had I'll walk you through it. Who wants to hear anybody's sob story? We had someone close to my family die of COVID in the last couple of days in the hospital. It happened so fast. Boom. We have somebody in Caitlin's family who's extremely sick with COVID right now. That's happening right now. And the thing is, you can't get in to see them. They're just by themselves. Nobody can see them. It sucks. So we've had that happening. Yesterday, I get a call after, I say dealing, we're continuing to deal with this now. But I get a call going, hey, from somebody that I work with, going, hey, I've been exposed, not me, but them. I've been exposed to COVID by somebody. And I'm like, well, I was just with you a few days ago. So then we're running all over, trying to get tested. And I was like, well, if she gets tested and she doesn't have it, I'm still going to get tested. And if I don't have it, then I know I didn't get it from her. And so we got tested. We were negative. Caitlin was negative. And she was negative. And we're like, all right, cool. We're clear. But I had to cancel my Opry show last night because of, having to run. Because I don't want to go somewhere and get somebody sick. I would give myself an A- in life in making sure that I'm only around people that are taking care of themselves. But the COVID stuff happening like on the serious level has been awful. So that's happened. Then I wear this turtleneck, just caps it off. Aside from the turtleneck, watching the people storm the Capitol yesterday, miserable. Made me sad. Couldn't believe it. And don't go like, what do you mean you couldn't believe it? So I never in my life expected to see people break into the freaking Capitol.
Never,
and
ever.
see Congress people and rushed and hidden away. 4 people died. Don't tell me, how did you not imagine? I never imagined that really happening. Yeah, there's awful rhetoric, but I've never seen anything like that yesterday. So I'm already having an awful day. I watched 5 hours of TV where at some point you just got to turn it off, and I didn't. I don't do well at turning that off. And I was like, you know what? Arkansas is going to play basketball tonight. I've been excited for like 3 days.
Oh, no.
We're playing Tennessee. They have a great team. They're ranked number 9 in the country. Halftime, we're leading. Third quarter, the second half, and then we lose it at the end. And then I wear this turtleneck.
It comes back to the
It comes back to this dumb turtleneck. I don't hate it. I'll be honest. I wore it and I felt ridiculous, but it's kind of a different style. Maybe this is my
Might be
thing.
your new thing, yeah.
But it has been a real ship show, of a day. But a listener sent me this. Look at this. It's The Office. I don't know which listener sent this, but it was great. Like, what are these dolls called? Look, I guess it's Fisher Price, but of all the Office characters.
Yeah, they're cute
little
little
people.
figures.
Yeah. So that helped. I saw that and smiled this morning, but it has been
That helps.
it has been
It's the little things.
a rough last 36 hours. I do compartmentalize pretty well. When it's time to put the gloves on and come in and do this job, I can separate for the most part. But it has been a struggle, man. It has, and it will continue to be a struggle. And I can't promise I'm going to be here every single day. I hope so. I hope things don't get worse. But that's it. Just wanted you guys to know what was going on in my life. Not going to continue to talk about it, but I will do the news now. Amy, anything you'd like to say?
I just feel really bad for I just want us to still keep hope, even in times like these. I think it's good to know that we have hope. I feel bad for anybody that has been directly there and affected by it. Like what?
Where?
At the Capitol.
Oh, they're talking about COVID, the COVID stuff with me. Are you talking about that? Got
sorry,
it.
that's where. Sorry, my brain is just. I spent my whole drive in talking to my husband, trying to understand what's wrong with people, and like what's happening. So it was just like very much on my brain. But yeah, COVID. I think we just are doing the best we can to stay safe, and I'm very, very sorry to hear about your family and even Caitlin's.
Yes, and we are. The crazy thing is that you just can't get in the hospital.
I know, it's terrible.
So there they are, alone. Can't get in. There's not somebody that you love. You can't even go to the hospital and be with them. And so, yeah, it's terrible. That being said, hey, let's do some news. My turtleneck. Let's do it.
Bobby's Big
Story.
I'll mention this. You heard I was upset about it, but the U.S. Capitol building invaded for the first time since the War of 1812. I'm sure you saw it. I'm sure you watched it. I'm sure you were shocked by it. There are enough news channels talking about it where we don't have to, but if we didn't acknowledge it, and then you would be like, are they even real humans? And yes, we are. Another story. An airline passenger punches a woman after her kids won't stop kicking their seat.
Oh, boy.
Now, listen, I've been irritated, too. You get a little kid, dun, dun, dun. I never have the guts to turn around and go, hey, would you stop your kid? I do have the cowardice to just look out of one eye and be like,
look through the crack of the seats.
yeah. Like, and hopefully they notice me noticing. I am a coward like that.
Yeah.
But I never actually say anything. A woman on a flight to Oregon was arrested after punching a woman seated behind her because the lady wouldn't stop kicking her seat. Yes. It is annoying.
The lady's kids?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, did I say that? Because the
said the
lady's
lady was
kids.
kicking it.
Well, who knows at this point?
It
They
doesn't
were
matter
both.
if your
Yeah.
seat's getting kicked. What do you do?
29-year-old Daedrina Walker-Williams was on a Spirit Airlines flight to Portland on Sunday, and two little kids behind her wouldn't stop kicking the seat. One of them was 3, one was 7. She claims she asked the mom to handle it more than once, but the mom ignored her. So she waited for the plane to land, which, by the way, takes the federal offense down.
Yeah.
You fight on a
If
plane.
you're not doing it in the air.
That's trouble. She grabbed her luggage from the overhead bin and then attacked the mom.
Nice.
I don't know about nice.
No, she got her luggage first.
She landed 2 or 3 punches. The woman ended up with injuries to her head and lip. She admitted to it, telling the cops, hey, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do.
Oh, wow.
She also claimed the mom hit her first and punched her in the shoulder, but no one else saw that happen. I claim that too.
I don't understand.
Well,
She-
no, I do. She has anger issues and she doesn't deal with her feelings.
But I'm telling you, when someone keeps kicking your seat,
Yeah.
you get into a different there are two. I only have a couple real ragey things that I feel. I'm not a rage guy. I don't get loud. I don't yell, shake things. But when people cut me off, like in traffic, I'm able to control that, but I get ticked. When people cut in line, if I'm somewhere, and it's not even about me in line. It's like we've all been waiting.
Yeah.
And you are disrespecting all of us that have stood here in line to wait for whatever. That upsets me. And then someone on an airplane kicking a seat.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not really upset at the lady that punched. She shouldn't punch the lady, but I mean, the mom really needs to control her kids. That's a huge thing for me. If my kids are kicking a seat, I'm like, stop that right now. You got to understand there's someone in front that's sitting there feeling that, and they don't know. The kids are just kicking because they have no idea.
Yeah, but you
It's
should
the
never
parent.
punch somebody.
I get it, but still,
over
I'm
that.
a little angry at that parent that didn't say anything.
I love a but still on an absolutely situation that
Yeah.
doesn't deserve a but still.
Right.
But still.
A woman in Mississippi had a dream on Saturday night that her husband cheated on her. And when she woke up, she stabbed him several times.
Oh, did he?
He
See,
had
another-
surgery, and it looks like he's going to be okay. She was arrested for aggravated domestic assault.
Oh.
Even if you have a dream that's 100% seemingly real, it's just a dream.
But again, that's another example of not knowing how to properly handle your feelings.
This is not simply not knowing how to properly handle your
oh, yeah,
feelings.
she was angry,
This
so
is
she
being
stabbed
insane.
him.
This is apparently the dream was so real. When she woke up, she grabbed a knife and stabbed
my
him
God.
and did the stabbing while he was sleeping. He needed surgery. He's going to be okay. She was arrested for aggravated domestic assault.
So stay together or no?
Probably he knows what he got himself into. I'm really on that side of things now.
He knew all along.
There you go. That's the news.
Bobby's Big
Story.
Coming up, the nugget eating. These folks have said they are going to break the world record for nugget eating. This woman broke it. She did in 60 seconds. She ate 16 nuggets. And they said, that ain't bad. We could do that. So I'm not going to make you guys break the record. But for any over 10, I'm giving them $10.
Yep.
Except for Amy, any over 8, you get $10.
Yeah. I need to stop drinking my coffee because I'm not
You
going
gotta
to
save
have
some room in there.
my stomach.
All right, that's coming up right now. Lady A Champagne Night, Bobby Bone Show. Thank you. watch live because we're going to stream this all on our Facebook page where the world champion nugget eaters, their attempt at that is coming up next.
Oh.
We have a table set up in the studio for competitive eating. So, and listen, you don't have to break the record to make cash. Cold hard money.
What's the record again?
In 60 seconds, it was 16 nuggets.
Okay.
By the way, when I said this earlier this morning, you guys were like, no problem.
I know.
All of a sudden now you're getting a
still
little
am.
timid about hopping up there and eating. We'll do that next. Thank you. The competitors are moving to their table now. Who's eating?
Me.
Lunchbox. Oh, Scuba Steve is eating.
I'm eating as well, yes.
And Amy is eating.
I don't really feel a part of the competition.
Why?
I don't know, because I'm over here.
Well, I think
staring
Scuba
at
just kind of
them.
Well, you want to
socialist.
sit in that chair? I can sit here on my knee. Come
Oh,
on.
no. It's okay. I just, you have to have that competitive feel.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you want to be up here with the men,
Fine.
let's go.
No, I don't want to get too close to you. It's cool.
Scuba and Lunchbox are sitting on the stage with the table.
That chair's high. I'm not
You
gonna
can
go.
watch on our Facebook page, facebook.com/Bobby Bone Show. There is a Guinness World Record holder. She, in 60 seconds, ate 16 nuggets.
She,
yeah.
by the way.
And so I told the
these
show.
are bigger than I remember.
But it's what she had. This was the exact ones in the video, too.
100%, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know. I mean, I just don't know that I've ever ordered them.
So, when you're finished with a nugget, I need you to go finish. Open your mouth, go to the
Okay.
next nugget.
Whoa. That's going to take so much time.
It'll take a split second.
Finish. That's it.
You just have to open your mouth so we know you ate the nugget.
Yeah.
We have 1 minute. If you have your ninth nugget, you get $10, Amy, and for every nugget after 8.
Okay.
The guys get $10 for every nugget after 10.
Okay.
Are you
Man,
guys,
making special rules. Come on, let's go.
you guys ready to go?
I'm ready, yeah.
You have 1 minute starting in 5. Lunchbox, do not eat it.
I'm just
early.
licking it.
4,
Just getting that taste.
3, go. All right, 1 minute's on the clock. Scuba is chewing. Oh, he's one down.
Oh, Scuba! Wow.
Scuba's got the water. Amy's eating about a third of one nugget. 2 nuggets
Scoop.
down for Scuba.
It sounds so gross. Sounds like a dog eating food.
You're at 40 seconds left, guys. Lunchbox, how many nuggets have you had?
1.
3.
Scuba's got 3 down. Amy, where are you? Still on the first one?
Oh boy.
They're hard to swallow.
Amy's choking.
4.
You're disgusting.
Sounds so gross.
There's a lot
Of bread.
happening in these nuggets.
You can actually chew off microphone, guys.
Yeah, please.
Yes.
Please.
Let's
Thank
do-
you.
15
5.
seconds.
5, dude.
8, 7, 6,
6.
4, 3, 2, and there it is. Time. Okay.
Oh, man, I almost got
That's
there.
much harder than you think.
Everybody stop. Let's go to Scuba, who led.
Yeah.
In 60 seconds, you got how many?
It was 6.5.
6.5 nuggets.
That's pretty impressive.
Lunchbox,
3.
Amy,
1.5.
Man, let me tell you.
Like, there's way more to those nuggets than I thought.
Yeah, I tried her strategy because I watched the video and it seemed like she took a bite and swallowed. So she only took 2 bites per nugget, but I couldn't. I tried to bite it and swallow it and it gets stuck in my throat.
It's tough because the breading, it's hard to really swallow because of that.
Yeah, but she was good. Like she would just, I'm like,
Scuba, you're pretty good at eating.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm a buffet champion kind of guy.
Have you ever done any sort of competitive eating contest?
No, I just grew up in a house of 4 kids, so you had to eat as fast as you could to get more food. So I think it's just in me to eat fast.
And don't.
I only had 3 nuggets.
You only ate 3 nuggets.
no, only 3. I ate 3 more. No, you suckers.
So
I
Scuba,
don't-
as far as her eating 16
Yeah,
in 60 seconds,
very impressive.
harder than you thought?
Much harder than I thought. I thought for sure I could at least get down 10, and I'm pretty satisfied with 6.5. But yeah, that's a pretty impressive 16 in a minute.
All right, tomorrow we'll run it back.
Try it again.
All right.
None of us got any money.
That's true.
No.
The only winner here was me. Got a
Yes.
bit, got a good bit out of it, and got to pay no cash.
Dang it.
All right, we'll set the table back up and get all the nuggets out of here. Let me take Betty from Oklahoma City, who was on the phone. Betty, hello, you were on the air. How are you?
Oh, good morning, studio.
Morning.
Question for Bobby.
Go ahead.
Bobby, in light of everything that happened yesterday, are you still interested in running for governor of Arkansas someday?
Of course. I don't let bad things affect me. If anything, I feel more called into public service. But, we talked about that last segment and didn't want to spend a lot of the show talking about it. But, I watched it yesterday and was like, it was just really sad. I didn't even really think about me. Is the weird thing. I thought about it is not a good day for our country. But yes, when I see any sort of struggle, I always go, man, can I actually help this? And I do think I can. But I appreciate that question. I appreciate you listening.
So would you be interested in running for president after that?
that's just a lot.
Ways.
Baby steps.
I'm interested in whatever way, politics or not, that I can help people in a way that I feel like they haven't been helped. I feel like I come from a place of empathy more than your normal politician who probably grew up with money. They don't.
All great.
Thank you.
All great. Thanks for the encouragement from each of you.
Have a good day, Betty.
All right.
See you later.
Well, I think you have a voter maybe right there.
Well, if she's in Oklahoma City.
I don't think she can be a voter.
Yeah, I don't think she can vote for you.
For president, yes. Guys.
I'm not. No, don't start that. Nobody pick that story up. No. I'm not talking about it anymore. I'm not dealing with it.
I was referring to what she said.
Talk again.
No.
Okay.
Have you read Obstacle is the Way?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. I just finished it.
Yeah, it's great. It's a pretty easy read.
I kind of wanted to send it to everybody over there yesterday. I literally just finished it yesterday and some this morning and like a tail end part. And I thought all these people, including President Trump, need to read this book.
That book meant a lot to me personally. The Obstacle is the Way is about how things aren't worth anything unless you have to go through something to get them. And
like it's not an obstacle really. It's the path you're supposed to be on. So don't see it as obstacle because
Absolutely.
It's the way.
It's and you don't understand things without going through a struggle. My last book was basically about that. So yeah, it's a great book.
Yeah.
Read it a long time ago. Love it. Lisa in Illinois, you are now on the show. How are you?
Great. Good morning, studio.
Morning.
I actually am the one that actually sent you the office figurines.
Oh, look at that. I have them on my desk now. She sent me the Fisher Price little office. You know what? A little splash of positivity in my day. And still haven't had the greatest couple days. Today's not the best day either. But you know what? I really appreciated that. That made me feel good.
Yeah, you put positivity into my day, too, because I was trying to track to see if you received them, and I got nervous that you weren't going to get them. I actually ordered them all the way back in August when my friend put it on Facebook that they put out a line of office figurines, and I thought, Bobby needs a set.
Well, and they came at the exact right time. Me too. Thank you very much. I hope you have an awesome day, and thank you for calling and listening to the show.
Thanks a lot, Bobby. Bye.
Bye-bye. Feel free to call into this show. Let's talk about anything but politics.
Yeah, right.
No, I think people need that escape. I found myself, even like you were saying, Bobby, watching too much about it. So I went and took the dog out for a walk. And then there's this one trail back behind my house where you can see right into one of my neighbors' TVs. You can't help it. And they had it on, and they have this massive TV. So then I stopped and stood there and was watching through the window.
Creeper.
You watched their TV?
It was like my neighbors had a big window. Yeah, they were going to bed. They were naked, but still I watched. Because the window was huge. So.
What do you want me to do?
No, it was like you can't escape it almost. Because there I was walking the dog, trying to watch more because there was footage I hadn't seen. And then I was like, no. We need to separate ourselves so we can be that break for people.
Yes, thank you.
But
to not acknowledge our feelings would have been wrong. Too.
Exactly.
You guys call us 877-77-BOBBY. 877-77-BOBBY. We'll grab some of your calls. We'll do that. If you missed it, Eddie is doing a ridiculous diet now.
Your opinion?
No, alcohol.
I looked at our listeners. They also said that too. Yeah, that's why Eddie didn't get in the nugget competition.
Correct.
How many do you think you would have eaten?
Probably about scuba 8.
Oh, here we go.
Maybe
here we go.
Maybe 9.
Oh,
He
wow.
ate 6.5. And
Okay,
it was hard.
we'll come back in a second. Amy, I'm going to come to you in a second. I'll let you read that story about the boy on the bus that you saw online.
Yes.
You sent it to me last. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes. 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 Hold on.
That's why I was telling you, get it ready.
Oh, I didn't hear
Her
you say
face.
that.
She was just like, what are you talking
Deer
about?
in headlights.
Oh, man. Did you see a ghost?
I'm going to come over to you in a second.
No,
That's
guys,
my point.
This is my favorite story that I've seen online in a very long time.
Now
There
she
we
remembers
go.
it. Okay,
Yes.
good. Let me
Yes.
go over to Isaiah in Kentucky. Isaiah, you're on the Bobby Bone Show. What's up, buddy?
Hey, bud. I'm a huge fan. How are you guys doing?
Pretty good, man. What can we do for you?
Awesome. So I'm a big music fan. I love country, and I just have a question. What takes a song so long to get on the radio as like a hit? Because this artist can release it like 7 months previous, and it won't hit radio for a while.
It is a terrible, extremely long process of a song being deemed a single and then having a body like a record label to have people to promote that single and slowly get it moved up a chart. The country music chart is, I'm talking about a fraud. That's what it is. It's an old system where they say, okay, we'll do this song this week and do this song next week, and we'll put them in shifts and let them. It's all a bunch of crap, but it's still the biggest way that music gets heard. And I wish the system were better, but it's not. But it takes so long because you have to have a song and you have to have people go out and convince radio stations individually to play this song. And then you have record labels going, well, we're not going to promote this song so much. We'll let you have this number one. We'll let you have this number one this next week. And it's just not a completely accurate, fair system. But 'tis life. But that's why it takes so long, because it is it's a very political system. Even playlists on streams. Like, if you don't know the guy doing the playlist, he probably ain't going to put you on there. But again, 'tis life. But that's why it takes so long. And it's why a lot of people don't get a chance to get heard, because they don't have a record label or a body of folks that are calling radio stations going, hey, can we get this added? Can we get it moved up this week? Can you add more spins this week? And all the spins accumulate, and then that's what affects the chart. But that's what it is, basically. It sucks, but it's getting a bit better, but not much.
I got you. Well, that answered it, Bobby.
Just
You
support
guys
the
are
artist
awesome.
you like, man. Just stream them, buy their merch if you can. Yeah, I'm not talking about the superstars because they're doing just fine, but, that really helps, especially now when artists aren't making money. I know you think, not you, Isaiah specifically, but I know most people will hear someone with a song on the radio and go, man, they must be loaded. I got news for you. Like 20 artists max are loaded. A lot of these people that have a couple hits, they don't have a lot of money right now because any money they're making, they're putting back into their career, and they're touring and their stage sets, and they're actually hiring a band for the first time, and they're able to put people on insurance. So, unless you're up in that, Florida Georgia Line, Luke Bryan, Jason Aldean category, it's hard to just go, oh, you'll be okay. So support your local artist, especially if there's somebody that's independent. If you love them, show them you love them. All right, Isaiah, I appreciate you, bud.
You guys have a good one.
All right, see you later. Brianna in Minnesota. Hello, Brianna.
Hi, Bobby. I just wanted to say, this is Brianna in Minnesota. You wanted anything but politics today, so I just wanted to tell you that my New Year's resolution was less politics, more music. So I started exploring the new country artists, and I found your show, and I just wanted to tell you I absolutely love it.
Oh, thanks. That's
cool.
very nice of you. Who are your favorite artists? If you had to list your top 3 favorite country artists right now, who would it be?
Right now, well, I just heard you talking to the guy previously, and you said, support the not so famous artists, but I'm really kind of girl crushing on Miranda Lambert right now. She's in my wheelhouse totally. And I really like Jason Aldean. I listened to a lot of metal before, so he's kind of gives me that metal edge without being so metal.
There's definitely some distorted rock guitar in Aldean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me one more.
It's fun, though. One more? Oh, one more new one? I'm trying to, reach into the deep.
It can be old.
I really like Chris. It can be old?
It can be whatever you want it to be. Yeah, I'm just who are your favorite artists right now?
Right now, well, Okay, this isn't old, but I mean, I grew up on the old country, but I really like Chris Stapleton. He's kind of that rockabilly, kind of Americana genre that kind of speaks to me.
Yeah, me too.
That's such a cliche to say.
No, I don't think that's cliche at all because, I mean, that's the point of his music and country music. And I don't think there's anything wrong with your 3 picks. What I was meaning by that is, hey, listen, Miranda and Jason, they're going to be fine financially.
Yeah, they are.
They weren't always. They had to have people support them when they were on the come up too. But same with Chris.
Right.
But my point is, you should support them. But also, if you're wondering, like, hey, what do I do? You can support your local artists. You can support any artist. That's
Other people
all.
that maybe aren't on the radio.
Yeah. Brianna, I appreciate you calling us. Thanks for listening. And if you ever want to talk to us, just hop back in and get on the phone and say what's up, okay?
Okay, have a great day.
All right, bye-bye. Amy, let's talk about this story because I did see it online too, but I wasn't going to bring it out because it's not really and I wouldn't bring this up.
Oh, no. Then I'm bringing it up. And
go
then
ahead.
I want to know, I want to hear about you guys as boys, what you would have done. So I'm reading a story that was put online. My daughter started her period on the bus ride home today, and a boy a year older than her that she doesn't really know pulled her aside and whispered in her ear that she had a stain on the back of her pants and gave her his sweater to tie around her waist so she could walk home off the bus. She was kind of embarrassed and originally said, oh, it's okay, but the boy insisted and told her, I have sisters, it's all good. If you are this boy's mom, I want to say thank you, and you are raising him right. We hear so many bad things about today's youth, and I wanted to share something positive. So I just thought that was so great. And then I feel like, Bobby, you were raised by
all women.
Yeah. And around girls. So, and this is obviously a very thoughtful move. So just curious, at that age, let's say you're in middle school on the bus, how would each of you have handled this?
I wouldn't know what it was.
No.
I was raised by girls, but I was the oldest and I was a boy. I didn't know. I mean, listen, I thought a baby came out the belly button until way later than I should have.
Last year.
I would have thought she was injured. I just wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
So
wow.
I wouldn't have been smart enough to know even how to help. I thought that story's great. It's a good kid.
Yeah,
a
I
lot of
love
time the actions of kids reflect just wonderfully on their parents. I had a kid once crashed into my car at a movie theater. Could have got away with it easily. Wrote a note, hey, I'm really sorry. Call my mom. She'll take care of all this. And I thought, what a great parent that made that kid. Because the mom wasn't with the kid. Same with this. Thought it was great. You guys?
Oh, no. I'd probably make fun of her and all that. I mean, I'm being honest. At that age, not very cool. I was.
Oh, I mean, there was a girl in middle school. She started in 6th grade, and we followed her down the hall laughing at her.
See, I wouldn't have done that.
That's awful.
I still remember it to this day. She went running.
Probably, you know what? She probably does too.
Yeah, well, we were in the cafeteria, and she went running to the bathroom, and we followed. Yeah.
Do you regret it?
No, I mean, we were in 6th grade. It's funny in 6th grade.
But we have a chance to
Right.
do different by.
So regret it.
Yeah.
Lunchbox.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I regret it.
No,
terribly.
No, you don't have to
We're not
lie.
asking you
If
to lie. We're
not,
just
it
saying,
just
like,
makes
right,
me.
no, I mean-
evaluate yourself.
Right,
No,
because
because
you
it
have
ma-
children yourself, and now you're the one raising them, and you're like, oh, I got no big deal.
I expect 6th grade boys to probably make fun of that.
But what that kid did, though, in the bus, that's pretty cool, though, right?
That's what I
do you
want
like that?
to expect.
I mean, I wouldn't have given up my sweatshirt because then it's going to get a stain
Oh,
on
my
it.
God.
You can wash it.
No, that's not true either.
Yes, it's not true at all.
either. But okay, thank you for sharing that. I think it's a wonderful story.
It is. Thanks.
Hit us up if you want. 877-77-Bobby. Don't forget tomorrow's show. Morgan Wallen in studio performing live music, catching up with our guy Morgan Wallen. So don't miss it. All right, thank you guys.